religious festival and celebration, Shivaratri. So it took me a while to take a holy bath and eat my breakfast, but I managed to have a cup of coffee and then a high protein drink. And then right now I'm having my breakfast, but this could also be this could also be brunch. So I'm short of words, memory loss, all with coming up with ileostomy surgery, having rectum cancer, dealing with multiple other illnesses too, being treated by a neurologist, being treated by a gynec, and a family medicine primary care doctor, and blood pressure monitoring with ostomy bag. Imagine the other conditions too. It took me more time, more than regular day time to get me to the breakfast table, or say brunch and lunch table. So without any delay, back to the breakfast or brunch while you're on the after the ileostomy surgery. While with the ostomy bag, especially your stoma should not be clogging, no blockage in your stoma. At the same time, eat high protein food. I did not even realize post 5 weeks the ileostomy surgery is when I realized, because when I went to the wound and ostomy clinic, the nurse was suggesting me of how I was eating, what are my food habits, and whether I'm including a protein diet, because only then I realized that you should, with ostomy bag, people with ostomy bag, where you have to take care of the wound around your stoma, you should be eating high protein diet. Now, it doesn't matter you're a vegan, vegetarian, or a non-vegetarian, especially with vegan and vegetarians, you have to literally look for proteins with the diet restrictions. Like there should not be like high intake of fiber, because that is again going to cause stoma blockages, which is what we are working towards every day, every meal of our life, until your ostomy bag is gone. And for the permanent ostomy bag people, it's like a permanent preventive measures that you're taking. Excuse me. The cuff comes as an add-on with this ostomy bag, and you have to live with it. So diving into the food now, I toasted a bread, I was generous on the amount of butter that I will use, and this is a plant protein, tofu. So I made tofu bujia. If you want to know how tofu bujia is made, I can make a separate video or share it in the comments, however way. So that's a plant protein. So I'm using a protein brunch to start with, and then I wanted to eat this sandwich just not plain today, with some sauce. So I'm using this deep roasted sesame sauce with the sandwich. So hope this works. I see a lot of granules here, so but I just want to take like half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon and experiment of how the ostomy, while emptying the ostomy bag, how my ostomy bag emptying looks like, the output looks like. So this is an experiment, because I'm like past 5 weeks of ileostomy surgery, so I can now slowly introduce fiber in my diet, given with like the fiber is like a smooth paste. It doesn't have like the fiber visible to your eyes. It's all grounded, it's all smoothed. So I'm experimenting with this, but this is absolutely a sandwich, and a tofu in it is 100. You can see a little bit of like onion pieces, so which is like well cooked. I cooked this in low flame for many minutes actually on the stove top. So it's well cooked sandwich tofu, high protein non-fiber diet just for this sandwich itself. And then you can include any hydrating drink like milk or high protein drink, available in the stores, which would be like absolutely good breakfast for you if you just want to restrict yourself to protein and non-fiber food, because this is absolutely non-fiber food. But I'm adding this sauce. This is not non-fiber food. Past 6 weeks of ileostomy surgery, you are very much welcome to try this, because this is like smoothied paste. And then if this is not enough to fulfill your tummy, I have some cantaloupe pieces. Cantaloupe is an excellent food in terms of non-fiber food, and it's a fruit intake. With cantaloupe, I'm sure, is like lowest in the sugar, natural sugars comes. So it's like a no regret fruit would be a cantaloupe non-fiber food that you could include with any meal, breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. And even if this doesn't suffice, I made peanut chutney, which is like equivalent to what we guys in English stores, what we find is peanut butter, little similar to that, but I just try to add 1 or 2 chilies, green chilies, and I made a smooth paste of it. So this I'm also adding this because it's my brunch now, brunch time or lunch time. So this I'm making it as a proper lunch meal for me with peanut butter and idlis. All this will go as my lunch come brunch on Shivaratri. Happy brunch, happy lunch to myself is what I'll just bless myself with. And just say Siva Panchakshari, Panchakshari Mahamantram, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya.